You mentioned the Arab Spring in your speech, and obviously we've seen the UAE become a safe haven for many people. How will that impact on the economy of the UAE in 2011?
You know, for us, we are always very in our term of thinking is more regional. Whatever benefit that the positive benefit in terms of stability within the region would reflect also positively on us as UAE because of our leadership in the way we have structured our the UAE economy and how we have also created such a stable country which is actually acting as a model for the rest of the region. And we expect that a lot of these governments, a lot of these countries will call for the expertise of the UAE, which at the end of the day will enhance also our participation, our economic participation, trade, industries and so on in these countries.
Will you be looking into increasing your predictions for the growth of UAE economy this year as a result of that?
I am quite conservative sometimes when it comes to these kind of figures, but I am comfortable with the 3 to 3.5% growth for the year 2011.
And that will be driven by?
Different sectors. Of course, oil, as we have seen, have increased tremendously. But also I have noticed that trade is increasing. The figures on trade is increasing for the first 3 months of this year. Industries seem to be a core for also a lot of focus from the industrial sectors in terms of export, not only to countries outside of the GCC, but mainly also to the GCC countries such as Saudi Arabia and Qatar.
You mentioned that trade had increased. Can you give me any figures to quantify how much it's increased in the last 3 months?
We had actually an increase of, and this is based on the Dubai figure, because Dubai almost constitute almost 80% of the UAE trade and re-export. And we have noticed that there was about almost close to 4.9% increase in the UAE altogether trade with the rest of the world. Now, of course, these figures keep changing month by month, and my expectation is this year, by the end of 2011, we'll see definitely a higher participation of trade in the UAE GDP.
Can you give me any figures?
I cannot give you now any figures because I would be very looking into the crystal ball and knowing everything in specific, but I see it's positive.